Good morning. It is Friday, August 28th, 2020, and we have almost made it through the first week of school in the fall 2020 super weird, never done this before semester. My special guest today is this lantana plant. It's very pretty. I am sitting outside in the we call it the outdoor classroom. It's the area between my wing of the building and the field house. It's got all these flower beds and stuff. The engineering classes built it a couple of years ago, and usually there are some picnic tables out here too. And the engineering classes use it as a classroom sometimes. I sometimes do too, though this year we're using my patio more to leave room for other people to use the classroom, since more than just my class wants to be outside this year. Anyway, these are pretty. What's behind me is cannas. They have propagated or just grown and had baby cannas and spread to the point that they're really kind of overcrowded. So I think this fall Mrs. Kazee is going to have some of her students dig some of them up and give them a little more room, and maybe plant some of the extras somewhere else in the outdoor classroom, or maybe give them to teachers to take home and plant. I'm not sure. Anyway, so news about, let's start with announcements from school. Now, I think they're sending you announcements by email, but just in case they aren't, here's what I got in my email yesterday. 9th through 12th grade boys basketball tryouts Monday and Tuesday from 4:15 to 5:30. Have current physical, wear basketball shoes. Item number 2, yearbooks are now on sale. You can order them at yearbookforever.com or email mommelyearbook@gmail.com. I'll put that in the comments so you can click or whatever. Seniors, or I guess this is true for anybody, if you need a transcript, do not go to the counselor's office. You need to email Mrs. Howard at jhoward@pcssd.org. Again, I'll put that over in a note on this video. I want to talk about COVID news for just a second. Within the last 24, yesterday's news was that they had tested 6,682 more Arkansans for COVID-19, and 722 of them were positive. And so if we take 722 divided by 6,682, we get around 0.11. So multiply that by 100, and we've got about an 11% positivity rate. So still higher than we want, right? So we need to be either testing more or having fewer sick people. Still working on that. Let's see. Today, also, 7 more deaths from COVID-19 have been reported, and 8 more people have been put on a ventilator in the hospital. Now, some people came off the ventilator, but more people have gone on it. Some people were released from the hospital. 42 hospital admissions yesterday from COVID-19. So still need to work on that, right? Where I get my information from is called arkansascovid19.info. I'll put that link in my notes to the side of this video as well, in case you want to look at that too. There are other places to get current COVID data. There are some issues with data reporting right now, so different people getting data from different places may have slightly different numbers. I have learned to rely on this particular website. I really like the way they get numbers up quickly after they're announced, and they break things down in a little bit more detailed way than some other websites. But you could get information from watching the governor's news conference, or any number of local news websites, or there are 2 or 3 other websites by people who are just keeping track of numbers that also work really well. This just happens to be the one that I prefer. So I think that's all I want to talk about today. Please, when you get done with this bell ringer video, be sure and check with me in class or in our meeting online for today's assignment. We'll talk about it, and then I'll send you some stuff by email. Let's see, next week, please remember that we are not on Schoology yet. We are not on Google Classroom yet. But starting Monday, I plan to have us all on Schoology. So hopefully that'll streamline things and make it a little bit easier. I have hesitated to do it this week because I was still working some things out and I didn't want to give you something that was going to be frustrating. Anyway, some grades are up on Hack. Please check and be sure that yours are correct. If you have a question about a grade, please email me and let me know. Send me a real email, not just like, hey dude, what's up with my grade? But Ms. Signorelli, I have a question about my grade. Here's the question. Please let me know. Thank you. Say your name, right? Other than that, let's talk about the football. It's a football game. We're having a football game tonight. A lot of you will probably come to the football game, and that is fine. Please be sure to wear your mask. Please be sure to wash your hands. Please be sure not to lick each other, right? We really don't want to get sick with COVID or anything else for that matter. So please be careful. Have a good weekend. Learn lots. Have fun. I'm here if you need me.